Do you even like shop and deliver on different gig economy platforms? Because basically a lot of them have it now, Uber Eats, DoorDash. But here's the thing. Even if you like it, to make the most money possible, is it more luck or is it more skill? We'll meet Jim out of Albuquerque, New Mexico on our Double Your Money series, where if he can make at least $20 an hour doing primarily shop and deliver over 3 hours, I'll double his earnings. Let's watch this together. What's going to win out? Luck, skill, a combination of both. Is he going to hit $20 an hour from a dasher that, yes, likes shop and deliver? So maybe if you don't like it, will this sway you to do more shop and deliver? Let's find out if Jim at the end of the shift is going to get 2x the earnings.
Hey everybody, my name's Jim. I'm a DoorDasher plus every other gig app that I can get my hands on. Today we're going to be attempting Mike's 3-hour shopping challenge. Must maintain $20 or more an hour for 3 hours. We do have a caveat on there. If I need to accept not grocery orders to keep my platinum status, I'm allowed to. Thank you, Mike, because losing that can easily cost me hundreds of dollars in a week. It's a very dasher populated area. I purposely picked one in the afternoon on a Friday so that I'm most likely to get a lot of shopping orders and not a whole lot of Dollar General orders. It took longer than I hoped. Got first shopping order, Target, seven something dollars, 3 something miles, all food. On my way. Well, not what I was hoping for. I'm gonna take 8 minutes to get here. It's 1:19 walking into the store. Well, that's an unfortunate start. 4 minutes to drive. It means it's gonna be about half an hour for this $7 shopping order. Hopefully things pick up. Not the best in the world. Just almost as soon as I dropped off, got a double Albertsons and Home Depot. Fingers crossed both go well and there's not long lines. A few minutes longer than I would have liked for that first leg. About 40 minutes, I think. Heading out the door, getting to my car to go to Home Depot, got a Sprouts add-on. Well, that never helps. Home Depot red card declined several times. They tried their workaround. No luck. Chat just says, we'll unassign you. That definitely hurt. 1 hour left to make $40. Alright, at Sprouts for an $11 order. Hopefully get a nice $30 add-on.
Yeah, that's definitely not happening. This has definitely been one of the most frustrating shopping days I've had in a long time. Between the glitches at Home Depot and then not being able to find half a dozen things at Sprouts that I've never even seen on an order before. And I've done like 4,000 or something like that shopping orders for DoorDash. Good amount of those are Sprouts, so somebody manages to stump me there. Pretty impressive. Yeah, I guess I'll deliver this and then figure out the numbers.
You know how it went. By now, folks, hello, the audience, you know, I don't quite know, and I don't know if you went over the numbers with them. So, Jim, take it from here. Let me know how your shift was. You don't have to necessarily give it away yet if you hit it or not, the challenge. Overall, though, tell me how the shift went.
You know that guy named Murphy?
Okay.
His law kicked in.
Ah.
Anything and everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Let's see here. Started out waiting, I think almost 10 minutes, if I remember right, to get the order. And it was just a Target order. No problem. Okay, got it out, got it done. Reasonable, didn't mess things up. I was happy. I almost immediately got a double. Albertsons took a little longer to shop than I would have hoped for. And then the Home Depot. Got to the Home Depot, did the shop, only 3 or 4 items. But then I got to checking out and red card declined, double check. Okay. Switch to my physical red card. Nope, that doesn't work either. The attendant came over and said, "Oh yeah, we've been having problems with that the last few days. Why don't you go over to the manned checkout?" Okay, went over there, declined over there, went through the DoorDash, help bot options, and all I got as an option was unassigned. Like, great, that's exactly what I need while I'm trying to make numbers during a challenge. I had completed a total of 3 deliveries in 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, Murphy kicked my ass.
So you did like an offer an hour. Were they all shop and deliver?
I had turned
The
down
three.
2 at the very beginning
Okay.
because I had the little leeway. I didn't hurt my platinum, and I wanted to
Right.
make it mostly shopping. It's been a long time since I've had that much bad luck happen all in a row,
Okay.
but these things
So
happen.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. Folks, it is luck, it is skill, but sometimes the scale will tip in a direction you don't want to go. And Jim, sounds like you had some real bad luck here. So I assume you did not hit the challenge, right? What did you do per hour then?
No.
What did you do per hour?
Let's see here. Total was 33.75, so that was
Oh, that's like
10.96 an hour.
yeah. Well, folks, don't worry. We're still giving Jim $50 for participating. You can apply for our double your money challenge with the link below. So one offer per hour. You did like just under $11 per hour. What did you do per mile? Do you have that number?
Plus side, I got 2.33 a mile,
Okay.
which happens with
So
shopping.
what happens here, folks, when you have a low earnings per hour, but high earnings per mile? That means Jim did not have just enough volume per hour. Obviously, he did one order per hour. So you need both. You need, some volume. You need to do like at least 2 offers per hour. And we want it to be a higher margined offer. So, what do you think about this challenge, Jim? If you did it again, because I know you like shop and deliver, you
Oh, yeah.
like doing it like in the afternoons. Do you think you could hit it? Or let me ask you this: do you think you could hit it more often than not?
I think 99% of the time I do hit it, because most of the time when I'm doing the shopping, I'm not getting any offers from Uber Eats or Grubhub or anything. So I'm pretty much doing shopping. And then, 5 o'clock, let's turn off shopping and try to get some catering orders. So,
Exactly. Well, talk to us about that. Now, unfortunately, you didn't hit the challenge, but that's okay. We're still going to give you a reward for participating. We appreciate you volunteering here and taking the double your money challenge. Talk to us about that strategy with catering. Didn't you say you had a good Zifty, right?
yeah, well, tomorrow
Tomorrow.
I do my very first Ziffy pickup. I saw your video
Nice.
and signed up and got approved, and yeah, it's not a huge one. It's 20 something dollars, but at least it's a good solid start to the day. So yeah, I mean, at least the margin is good, but for me, it's just I'm accepting and completing that first one, keep getting their good standing. It's not
Right.
like Christmas time where I was getting $300-400 plus orders for 2 weeks straight. But
So
that's Christmas.
first ever Zifty then. It is, 20 some dollars, pretty decent on the mileage, it seems like. Now, have you done deliver that or delivered?
Yes, both.
Okay, well, let's finish with that. What do you
Okay.
think of catering? And then compare that with what you did today. I know it's a little apples and oranges. We're talking like dashing, shop and deliver, but what are the pros and cons of each there? I mean, I guess specifically with like catering. What do you think about that?
Well, for catering pros, well, easy money. I mean, you most of these you're going to know about ahead of time. Like I knew about tomorrow morning's order sometime yesterday, I think it was. So you can plan ahead. I mean, I have an hour blocked out right, or almost an hour blocked out right there, where I know for sure I'm going to be making a good hourly rate and a good margin. I'm not fishing for orders, hoping that the good ones come in, especially in my market being very dasher heavy. That means I have to play the numbers game. If I drop out of platinum, then I'm doing good if I can get an hour here, an hour there throughout the week. And it might, depending on how far I fall, it might take a week to get back into platinum. That's how dasher heavy it is. So having for sure income and for sure good income, that's a huge plus.
Well, nice. I'm glad that you're liking catering. This is exactly why I've said I like catering in 2025. I've done Deliver That. I've done my first Zifty. We'll also leave that link down below in the show notes. And like Jim said, it's like if you can schedule a catering run, work that within everything else you got going on, if you dash, what have you, you have that guaranteed pay. If you can grab it, because sometimes it's also competitive. Jim mentioned like, hey, Dash is competitive. Well, Zifty and even Deliver That and whatnot can be competitive as well. Jim, I want to thank you again for your time and taking the challenge. We didn't hit it today, but that's okay, folks. Definitely follow this series to see if other gig workers like yourself, again, feel free to apply with the link down below, can hit the challenge where we double your money. Jim, I'll give you the last word here for our audience. Any thoughts about kind of the gig economy, what's working for you, maybe the challenge specifically, any thoughts on your own gig work?
I think in general, the most important thing in gig work now is have as many gig apps as you can. They're going to keep hiring. They're going to all have their own hiring and drivers quitting cycles. So everyone is going to be good at times and horrible at other times. If you depend on one, like I depended on DoorDash for years, and suddenly it got saturated, that was a bad spot to be in. My problems with the challenge also kind of really highlighted that you're dependent on one and one type of order. I pretty much had to take the shopping orders just to make sure that I got them, instead of like normal where I'm going, no, that's a good match. I want that. Don't screw yourself over. Basically.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, that I'll leave that right there. That's well said. Have options. I've been talking about that for years. Multi-app, drive, work on different apps, just so you have options. And I'm going to mine take out what Jim just said there. If you do just rely on one thing, almost like this challenge did today, like I only do shop and deliver on DoorDash, that's all I do. Well, dude, you're limiting yourself to literally one app, one offer type versus all these other things like Jim saw. You could be doing a $25, $30 Zifty tomorrow if you just had the app, and you won't have it unless you multi-app and work on different apps. Jim, thanks again for being on the channel.
Of course.
Let me know what you think about the Double Your Money series with a comment down below. What do you think about Jim's shift today? Drop a like on this video on your way out, and we'll see you soon.